Good afternoon, folks. Thanks for joining another adventure of Freddy B GOLDWINGing. This is what I'll be riding today. It's rocking in green. I think I'm going to change the color today to blue. Ready to ride today. Rocking my blue look. So let's do it. It's a Sunday afternoon and got a few clouds rolling in, and it's forecast to rain tomorrow, so I just said I'll go out and put a ride in. I haven't been riding. That's the shame of it all. Always great times to ride, but I don't always take advantage of it. So I got to figure out where I'm heading to today. That's the beauty of this all. When I go out, I don't have a set plan typically. I just decide I'm going to go out for a ride, and I go from there. Sometimes I don't even choose the subject that I choose to talk about. They're building a lot of new buildings up near my house. These are just 3 of the new ones. And market prices are crazy. These are going to start from $500,000. Just amazing the way the housing market's gone. Today's subject is you can do better, and this is not a criticism of anyone per se. It's just certain things in life that we have to deal with. I realize we can do better. Like, I can do better getting out and ride my motorcycle more. I love doing this. It's just that everything else comes into play. Then the weather gets in the way, and then you have it. And additionally, when I want to go for a long ride, my wife don't like me doing that, and that creates a damper on my being able to ride as well. An adventure bike coming my way. Good to see all kinds of folks out here. Matter of fact, him's been on an adventure bike, which is, I think, is nice. That's one of the things I want to mention in this video, in doing better. We can do better, folks, at treating each other right. We can do better at loving our family more. I know you say you're gonna spend more time with them, but you can do better than what you're doing. You can also do better at work. Sometimes people go to work and see it as just a job, but you need to do your quota or more than what you were hired for. So again, you can do better. And when it comes to that adventure bike that went by, I hadn't had what we used to call enduro in so many years, but I know some people like those kind of bikes. We need to quit judging each other based on the type of bikes we wear, folks. You can do better. You don't have to pity someone for wearing a motorcycle that's less luxurious than yours. You need to stop judging others for the type of bike they wired. I don't care if you're wearing a Harley, an Indian, a Triumph, a BMW, Honda, Suzuki, you name it, Kawasaki. All of them are different brands. They all have their different pros and cons, but you shouldn't judge anyone by the kind of motorcycle they ride. I've seen some folks who look at me funny if I want to ride with a group of Harley riders. Heck, I don't care. But some folks are really particular about people riding in certain groups. I'm part of, not really a member, but I ride with a Indian Riders Club down in Tampa, and I enjoy it when I go out with those guys. And one of these days I'm gonna have to get and join them again. So a lot of things that we all can do better at. We just need to get with the program. Looks like a Harley went by. I guess somebody else is out enjoying the ride today, or the weather, shall I say. And another thing about doing better, folks, it comes into I guess you can call it commerce. Now, I'm not gonna jump into all the deals on how commerce works or anything like that, but sometimes we've gotten greedy in our business dealings, and anyone who's in business are there to make profit. Okay, that's a given, but being greedy is a different story altogether. I can give you two such examples. When I was up in Virginia, when the Kia Telluride first came out, and they were being very popular, the dealership up there wanted to put a $3,000 market adjustment on that vehicle, and I think that was foolish, because there's nothing wrong with you. Okay, I can make money, yeah, but the problem is you don't realize you may make that $3,000 with that one customer who may be willing to do that, but you lost other customers like me. And now even at that visit, they had a Telluride, not a Telluride, but a Kia Stinger. But because I was so incensed on what they did on the Telluride, I refused to do business with that dealer. There's just some things with me, y'all. You can do what you want to do. And then here recently, my daughter was expressing an interest in the brand new Ford Bronco Sport, which I'm surprised for. The Bronco used to be a large vehicle. The Sport is not, the new Bronco is not as large, but it should be just as adventurous as the vehicle it replaced. But anyway, went down and saw one at the dealership, because you don't normally see them sitting around, and I said, oh, interesting. But before I had a chance to even recommend this car to my daughter, the dealer had put a $2,500 market adjustment on that vehicle. And it's like, wow. He said, because you don't really get to see many. Well, that's the point. You guys are being foolish, because you might make more money on that one vehicle, but when you got customers like me, I'm going to refuse to do business with you at all. Matter of fact, I was just considering that dealership for a Ford F-150 that I was contemplating buying, but I'm not going to even take a look at them, because I'm so upset with what they're trying to do to make more money off people. Believe me, when you pay sticker price for a vehicle, which I don't do, the dealer already has the profit scheduled in there. So if they want to put a $2,500 market value on it, I think they're being scandalous, because it shouldn't happen that way. Let me give you an example why you shouldn't jump on a deal like that. If you want to, that's on you, but I'm telling you my recommendation. Let's say you have a good insurance company. You go buy a vehicle that's sticker priced at $40,000. Okay, and you got a good deal company that will give you a full replacement because you just had it. Now you go and pay the $2,500 market adjustment on that vehicle. A month later, some idiot pulls out, or some person T-bones your vehicle, and it's total. Well, your good insurance company steps in and pays you the full value of your car, $40,000. Guess what? They're not going to pay you that $2,500 market adjustment that you paid above that vehicle. So that's wasted money right then and there, because no insurance company is going to adjust the value of your vehicle based on that market adjustment that you paid at the dealership. So that's why I would never do that, and I strongly caution you guys to do that, because there's some dealerships out there to get those limited vehicles, and they're not going to do that to you, but some will. So you can do better than that, dealerships. So that's my little plug on that little issue. But it's just a shame the way we operate when we find an opportunity to take advantage of people, just like the one who price gouged during the aftermath of certain storms. I'm not going to go into that right now, but it's all about greed. You can do better than that. You can also do better, again, when it comes to strangers that meet on the street. You never know who might need a good word from you. And I had a conversation here recently with my son about some of the beggars you see on the street corners. Yes, most of them are not truly homeless. They're just out there to try to make money. But there are some people out there who are truly homeless folk, and I can't tell you to who and where to give, but I can say have a sympathetic heart for some people. And it's not as simple as you think when you say that, well, they can get a job. Well, I don't know if you know the truth behind that. If you go to most of these places and try to get a job, and they ask you for your home address, and you don't have one, chances are you won't be hired. I'm not lying to you. That's the way it works, because they got to have, based on their criteria, your home address, and they want to be able to check you out and those kind of things. If you don't have a home address, chances are you won't be hired. And this is even at some of the simpler places, some of the fast food places even. So for those of you who live such a privileged life that you think it's just as easy as getting a job, it's not so all the time. And another motovlog was talking about something earlier, and he was talking about living life to the fullest. That's where we all can do better. We need to start enjoying our lives, no matter what struggles you're dealing with, no matter the problems that you face. Try to enjoy your life to the fullest, because none of us know when we may take our last breath. I'm not trying to be all morbid here, but I'm trying to be truthful in that we can do better at living our lives fully, enjoying lives, spend some time with our families, spend some time doing the things we enjoy doing. And I have mentioned before about finding your old friends or stay in touch with your current friends, because folks, it happened again. About a week or two ago, I got notified that a childhood friend of mine, I mean, this guy was even friend into adulthood, but we just lost touch because he stayed in the Atlanta area and I moved away, but we were in touch occasionally. He died, and he's about 6 months older than I. The problem is that I don't know what he was experiencing, but this guy was a dear friend, folks. I had been looking for him since I retired, couldn't find him, only to find out he was in a nursing home somewhere. But anyway, he passed away, and I got to at the last minute again go see him before they had his services, and it was sad, folks. Now I don't know to what extent he was living life to the fullest, but I sure hope he did. And that means that the rest of us need to enjoy life and live life to the fullest. I'm out here thoroughly enjoying this ride today, and I'm going to live my life to the fullest, enjoying this Gold Wing. This is one of the best motorcycles I've ever owned. I really love my ST1300 at the time I had it, but this thing just surpasses everything, with the exception of cornering. I mentioned before, I really enjoyed doing some cornering in the ST1300. It was just an amazing machine. But now I'm currently enjoying my new bike and all the stuff I put on it, and prayerfully that all stay good. And it's good to see other cyclists out today. Here comes another bike. It's 86 degrees out today. It's gotten a little warm, but that's nice though. It really is. I didn't know which way I was going when I started. I just took a direction and went that way. That's the advantage. We don't have a schedule. You don't have any place to be. You just go wherever you want to and not be limited by time constraints. Ooh, that reminds me, I need gas. I never even thought about looking at my gas when I got on the bike today. So I got plenty of range, I'm thinking, yeah. But just a matter of me getting that low. Not something I like doing. I'm going to go to the right. The DCT in tour mode. Getting out of there. Let's go through downtown Senoia. Let's call it historic. Just something to do. Let's say historic home. Historic Senoia. Like I said, we're in downtown historic Senoia. I don't know if you're aware, Senoia is where they filmed that series The Walking Dead. It's a community that's not too far from my house. Like I said, all this was unexpected. Hope you enjoyed that little quick tour of historic Senoia. I was not planning on going through there, but I think it was a nice little blast to get to see that. I hope y'all don't look at this message as me coming down on anybody for their choices or whatever happened to you in life. But I just know that you can do better no matter what you're dealing with. And this is the day before Labor Day, so I wish you all a happy Labor Day, and may y'all everything goes well for you. Take care now. Bye.